Hey guys, Meira here. If you're like me and love traveling, whether it's from state to state or abroad, you know how frustrating it is to land and realize that your phone has no service, no maps, and no way to book a ride. It's pretty annoying. That's where Saily eSIM comes in. Not only is it easy to set up before you even leave, but the second that you land, you're already connected. There's no need to overpay for an airport SIM card or waste time searching for one in the city. And the best part, Saily has some of the most affordable eSIM plans I've seen, so staying connected doesn't have to mean spending a fortune. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that you need to know about Saily eSIM, how it works, the features, the plans and pricing, and even a few things I think could be better. By the end, you'll know if it's the right fit for your United States travel plans. And if you do want to try it out, I've got a 15% discount code for you. Just type in GVUTech when you download the Saily app or visit their website. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so if you haven't heard of Saily yet, it's basically an eSIM service that's run by Nord Security, the same company behind NordVPN, which you've probably heard of since it's one of the biggest names in online privacy. Saily is designed to make staying connected while traveling way easier. And yes, that includes traveling anywhere across the United States. It works in over 200 countries, but what I really like are the little extra features that they've added, like a built-in ad blocker, web protection for safer browsing, and virtual location routing to help keep your personal information private. So it's not just about getting mobile data, it's about staying secure at the same time. Okay, so getting started with Saily is really easy. First, you just download the Saily app. It works on both iPhone and Android devices. Then scroll through the available data plans and pick the one that best fits your needs. In this case, you choose a United States plan, which will work whether you're exploring New York City, Los Angeles, Miami, or pretty much anywhere in the country. Once you've picked your plan, the app walks you through everything step by step. You install the eSIM directly onto your phone, no messing around with tiny SIM cards or having to search down a store when you land. What I really like is that once you set it up, you're good to go. Even if you travel again later on, all you have to do is go back into the app, buy a new plan, and you're all set. And as soon as you land in the United States, your phone automatically connects to the best local network available. There's no extra setup or delays, it just works. Plus, if your phone supports 5G, you can take advantage of that too, depending on where you are. That being said, the prices for using Saily in the United States are really straightforward and honestly super affordable compared to crazy roaming fees or buying a SIM card at the airport. Whether you're visiting just one city or traveling all around the country, the pricing stays the same, which makes things a whole lot simpler. If you're only visiting for a few days and just need data for maps, messaging, or light browsing, there's a 1 GB plan that lasts for 7 days for just under $4. For longer trips, you can get a 3 GB plan for around $9 or a 5 GB plan for about $14, both valid for 30 days. If you plan on using your phone a bit more, like for streaming, social media, or uploading photos, there's a 10 GB plan for around $23. And for even heavier users, the 20 GB plan is a great option at around $37, both also valid for 30 days. But if you don't want to worry about your data running out at all, they also offer an unlimited plan for just under $50. It lasts 15 days and gives you 5 GB of high-speed data per day. If you use that up, your speed slows down a bit for the rest of the day, but it resets daily, so you're never left completely disconnected. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want to try it out, you can use my discount code GVUTech at checkout when you download the Saily app or visit their website. You'll get 15% off, which makes these already low prices even lower. Okay, so one of the main things I really like about Saily is how simple it is to use. I've used it on a few trips, some longer, some shorter, and every time it's been super easy to set up. I love that I don't have to mess around with those tiny SIM cards or try to open the SIM tray with my earrings, which I've definitely bent before because seriously, who carries that little tray tool around? Besides that, the app walks you through everything, and once it's installed, your phone connects to the best local network automatically. I used it to browse, post photos, scroll on social media, and pull up Google Maps, and my connection stayed strong the entire time. I never had to deal with random dropouts or slow speeds, even in areas where public Wi-Fi wasn't great. It honestly saved me from a lot of frustration. On top of just data, Saily also has some extra features that I found really helpful. There's a built-in ad blocker that cuts down on annoying pop-ups and helps your data last longer. Plus, their web protection feature blocks shady websites and keeps your personal information safe, which gave me peace of mind when using public Wi-Fi at airports or coffee shops. I even used the virtual location feature a couple of times to mask my real location, which was super useful. Another thing I really liked was how easy it was to manage my data. The app sends you a little notification when you've used up about 80% of your data plan, and topping up takes literally a minute right inside the app. No weird logins or extra steps. I also have to say that their customer support is available 24/7, and there was this one time where I had a quick question about adding more data, and they got back to me in just a couple of minutes and solved it right away. That made me feel even better about relying on it during my travels. But like with anything, Saily isn't perfect. It's a data-only eSIM, which means it doesn't support regular phone calls or SMS texting. Personally, I didn't really mind since I already use WhatsApp and FaceTime for everything, but I know some people might prefer regular texting. However, most of us already use those anyway, so it's really not a big deal. Also, before buying a plan, definitely double check that your phone supports eSIMs. Most newer phones do, but just in case, Saily does offer a refund if it turns out that your device isn't compatible, which is a nice backup. Alright, so to wrap this up, if you're planning a trip to the United States and want a super simple, affordable way to stay connected, without worrying about SIM cards or getting charged with crazy roaming fees, I really think Saily is worth checking out. It's super easy to set up, and you get some amazing extra features like ad blocking, web protection, and even a virtual location tool for extra privacy. What I love most is that you can set it up before your trip, and the second that you land in the United States, you're connected. No stress, no delays, and no waiting around at the airport trying to find a SIM card. It just works. And so that's everything for this video. I hope you found it helpful. And just as a reminder, if you want to give Saily a try, don't forget that you can use my discount code GVUTech when you download the Saily app or visit their website to get 15% off of your plan. If you have any questions or want to share your experience, just drop a comment below and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.